We are just 10 days away from the reopening of Disneyland. Hello everybody, welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. So I am solo today, Katie is not with us. We have to take care of business sometimes, it takes both of us. It takes a village, as I like to say. That's what's happening today, so I'm here for this 10-day countdown. We're gonna talk about what that means, what's coming, how the feeling is around here. Take a look around, just like a little update as well, but 10 days mark it from the reopening of Disneyland. All right, we've still got excursion cars on the track. Have not seen the holiday versions yet. Let's go see what engine this is. Maybe it's Ward Kimball. I heard Ward was on the tracks. Oh, Fred Gurley. Well, would you look at this? Number 3 on the tracks, Fred Gurley. Oh, and I just heard the toot of another whistle from another train, or maybe that was the Mark Twain. I'm not sure, but I heard something. But good to see old number 3 up there pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got an excursion 5 on Fred Gurley. So have yet to see any holiday cars, and I think that's how they're going to be doing it, so they can space people out. Looks like we got cast members on board, making sure everything goes the way it needs to go. I love that. Yeah, Fred Gurley. Awesome. Hello! 10 days, folks, 10 days. You can see the plexiglass. Is there plexiglass dividers on there? Oh, I don't see them on there yet. Maybe this is the first day of Fred. Hello! See how friendly cast members are. Man, that train looks spick and span, doesn't it? It looks brand new. Hello! Big love, yes! 10 days! Woo! I love it. They're so excited. And we've got quite a scene happening in Town Square here. Almost as if there's a rehearsal on tap, but I'm not sure. There's a large group of cast members walking by from backstage. Wow, you can feel the energy. To me, honestly, it feels like the park is alive in there. That is getting me choked up. That is amazing. Got a few plaids, some supervisors. I hear the clanging of the horse-drawn streetcar. Oh, she's coming the other direction. Look at that. Normally they go, oh, they're going to backstage, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Now, out here in the Esplanade, when I first walked in, I noticed these four boxed areas around the poles. Rather large boxed areas. I wonder what's going on in there. All right, taking a second to focus on the gates that will be so active very soon. We're going to be seeing people lining up, distance, of course, but ready to go through that turnstile on that fateful day. Now I'm seeing markers over here at this gate. I wonder if they're going to have entrances only on the flanking sides and not the center, because I don't see markers out yet, but doesn't mean they won't put them out in the future. Let's see what's happening over here. A little stanchion up there, as Adam would call it, but that is kind of a stanchion, or a cattle gate with a canvas on it. I can definitely tell you from being here, we've been here pretty much the entire closure, in and out, except for when the few weeks that it was closed. But we've kind of seen the tone here throughout this entire year. We never left. We're sick like that. But I can tell you that there is a buzz in the air. Seeing cast members in their uniforms for their appropriate lands, like I've seen Star Tours, I've seen Tomorrowland, I've seen a few different cast member uniforms, and it's just so good to see. As well as when we're out on the street, you see the cast member shuttles back and forth. You can't go 35 seconds to a minute without seeing another cast member shuttle headed down, up and down harbor, which is so awesome. That's how it's supposed to look around here. It's so good to see life inserted back here. And it's gonna even be better to see life entering these gates. Excited families, just ready to live their Disney dream again, feel that magic. The magic is about to pop off. I almost feel like the magic's already back and it's in there waiting for us, is what I feel like. Look at these guys, are so excited. And kind of like I was saying, on the other side, here are the markers that lead into the park. Only seen these on the flanking sides, not in the center areas. So I wonder if that's gonna stay this way. Maybe they'll just save the center for exiting. That's what it looks like at this point, but I could be completely wrong. This is me just speculating and, you know, riffing, imagining. We like to imagine here at Disneyland. Still sad to see the monorail being vacant. I've heard rumors that it was testing late at night, but I know that it's not a priority during the reopening to have this attraction going, which saddens me. In time, it'll come back. And look at the old jacaranda trees. I think that's what they're called. Can you not wait till we can see the ones that are in the hub of Disneyland? I think those are the most beautiful jacaranda trees that ever were and ever will be, because they surround Walt Disney and Mickey at the partner statue right there. And they're in the foreground of the old castle. Sounds like we got another streetcar coming. Ah yes, more streetcars coming through. That sound alone, guys, it's so good. It's so good. Let's talk about that 10-day count again and try to rationalize that, because I'm trying to make it more real in my head. I'm still in disbelief like a lot of you are. I can't even fathom this reality happening. That's less than 2 weeks. That is a week and 3 days to me and you, Rusty. It's hard to believe. It is literally hard to believe. Like next Friday, not this coming Friday, but the following Friday, April 30th, we're gonna be waiting in line to get back in that park. Unbelievable. And as far as navigating our way to the park from the Mickey and Friends and Pixar Pals structure, it's gonna be through this tram route like they did at Touch of Disney. Very similar, probably the same, I would say, to and from, because I'm not sure how long it's gonna be before the trams come back. There's a lot of rumors floating around. I'm not gonna say them yet. I don't know if they have enough personnel, who knows, but we're not gonna see the trams for a while. That's my guess. But I will gladly walk that route if it means I get to go in the gates of Disneyland. I have no problem with that. I need the exercise. You know what else is really cool? What I've been thinking about is, let's jump back to 1955. Today would be July 7th. If it were 1955, 10 days away from July 17th, the official opening day of Disneyland in 1955. Think about that. That's what I'm going back to that. And hey, we gotta be excited about DCA opening as well. Let's not forget about good old DCA, who has been there for us throughout this entire shutdown, in the form of Buena Vista, in the form of A Touch of Disney. It really has been something that made us appreciate it a lot more, especially us being very Disneyland oriented people. If given the choice, obviously we would go to Disneyland, but DCA, as well as Downtown Disney, really became our magic and saved all of us. And so we're grateful for that. And we look at it a little bit differently, I think, now. You know what else is crazy is that 10 days, that's less than the original 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Remember that? Let's never forget that when they told us that, right? Because this is way less than that. And that was just, that reality at that time was kind of heavy duty. I remember thinking like, how am I gonna stay away from Disneyland this long? Okay, we'll do it, we gotta do what we gotta do. Had we known, folks, right? Had we known. We get a lot of those comments because obviously in our last day at Disneyland video, if you haven't seen it, we talk about that. We talk about, well, it's okay, we'll be back in a couple of weeks. Weird times, huh? Weird times. But the light is coming back. The magic is coming back. We're gonna get to see Walt's light in his apartment again. Oh my gosh. And I think it's really important to log in our brains and remember this time that we had when the park was closed, because I think it's important. It makes you remember, it makes you grateful to have this in any capacity, you know? To be standing here where we're standing. Who would have ever thought that we would be kept out of there this long and the world changing because of the situation we were all having to endure? Oh, I can hear the clanging of that horse-drawn streetcar in there. Those are heavenly sounds, right? Very heavenly sounds. Now, we are now fully vaccinated, as you may or may not have seen in the video that we posted. We talked about our experience, what that was like for us. And in no means were we trying to do anything that was, you know, mentioning, trying to sway anybody's opinion. It was purely our experience. We respect anybody's opinion on that. It's a very polarizing subject, as we mentioned in that video. But that was our experience, and we live most of our lives on this channel. This is best life and beyond, and so that was part of our best life and getting back to normal and getting back to what we know. So I think that was important for us. We feel a lot better going back to Disneyland for that reason. Just feel a little more confident, and that's just us, that's our personal opinion. I hope I haven't offended anybody by saying that. Believe what you want to believe, completely cool. That's what's amazing about America and the freedom that we share in this country. What's up, Timothy? Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too. How's everything?
Good, man. You counting it down? 10 days?
Down 10 days.
Yeah,
10
man.
10 days, you guys, and these gates are gonna open up.
That's what's up.
I'm so excited.
That is what's up, dude.
Were you guys able to get opening day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I will be going the cast member preview and May 2nd. That's the first day.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
But I'm just so excited. And speaking of being excited, the train's actually coming by right now, you guys.
Dude, I wonder if it's Gurley again, because Fred Gurley was here earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred Gurley doing laps. Hello! Yes, big love. Throwing some Mickey heart hands at us. Look at that paint job. Can't get over it. Dude, I can't wait to see you in there, man.
I know, I can't wait. You guys. It's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
And I can't wait to watch the vlog as well. So
Oh,
stay
dude.
tuned, you guys.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to be having some fun together,
It's
so
gonna be
I
so
can't wait
much
for that,
fun.
dude.
Yes.
All right, headed over to downtown Disney, past the Poppy Fountain. Gonna grab a coffee. Keep getting these vibes because we're 10 days out. 10 days. I'm gonna keep saying it. Ah, Starbucks, you are my savior. Have been for a while. Let's go grab a coffee. Oh, iced coffee, yes. I'm so glad Starbucks is back. I wonder if Market House on Main Street is going to be open when they reopen in 10 days. I wonder. That line's going to be massive. It always is a pretty good line, but although maybe with the capacity, maybe it won't be, but oh, that is good stuff. The flowing water. I always say water is healing, but I'll tell you, it's a little warm today. It's not too bad. I would say it's probably low 80s, something like that. Just as probably as hot as you want it to be, no hotter. And there's a slight breeze, so it makes it completely tolerable. I can picture myself in Disneyland in this kind of weather, and we'd probably be saying, "Oh, it's a perfect Disneyland day." And I wonder how the district is going to be affected by Disneyland opening. I think it'll still be just as popular as it's been, even though the focus is going to be back on the park itself. I'm stepping over to get a fuel rod. I need fuel. Swap. One of the best investments that you can get in this park. Thank you very much. Okay, fuel rod acquired. I'm back. My phone is dying a little bit. Let's head back over to the Esplanade. I want to see what's happening over there. That's the focus today. And pretty mellow here today at the district. It is a Tuesday. I have a feeling, this is just me, that this district is going to be even more crowded when the park opens. Because I think just the attention's going to be here, and people are going to want to kind of feel it and vibe it even if they don't have tickets. I know I would. I'd be here trying to see what was going on and watch people's reactions and kind of look towards those gates. I don't know if they're going to have it closed off. It'd be hard to say. It's also crazy to think that A Touch of Disney is going to go down in history, obviously. But it was like one of those necessary steps on our way to reopening. And now we're at 10 days. It's nuts to think about that. Right, Chippendale? It's nuts, right? See what I did there? And speaking of Touch of Disney, you know, it ended yesterday. It was the final day. So it's already in the history books, as it were, even though we still see signage up. That was a great event. It exceeded my expectations. I rather enjoyed it. It was a good step in the right direction. I heard the Autopia car is already off of the tram route. It's gone backstage, maybe to the archives. I don't know where they store that one, because that is an old one that it's not operational anymore. But yeah, we're almost there. I mean, think about this. Just about a week away. A week and 3 days. You know what's also great to think about is the fact that we're going to get to celebrate anniversaries again in the park. All the ones we missed last year. May 13th. You know what's going to be 29 years old? Good old Fantasmic. Now, I don't know if we're going to get Fantasmic by that time, but at least we'll be in the area to maybe celebrate it and imagine. Space Mountain, May 27th. She's going to be 44 years old. Can you believe that? And of course, my beloved Haunted Mansion, August 9th. She's going to be 52 years old, just 2 years older than me. Me and the mansion are very closely related in age. Always seemed like it was older, but I guess not. I guess I'm old. Yeah, so anniversaries, we're going to get to celebrate those. And then the biggest one, of course, July 17th. Oh my gosh, missing that last year was the worst. We're gonna be there for that. We're gonna do our best. We don't have tickets for that yet, but let me tell you, that is gonna happen. No matter what, that is gonna happen. It has to happen. I wanna celebrate the opening of Disneyland because we're gonna celebrate the reopening of Disneyland in 10 days. I wanna practice standing on a marker. This is what it's gonna be like, you guys imagine? And then, okay, let's move to this one. Please wait here, gladly. I will gladly wait here. This is called marker training, distance marker training. You gotta get used to it, you gotta get ready, it's like stretching out before the big game. Yes, Poppy Fountain, yes. No, it is, it's 10 days. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, no, I keep count like you. All right, I'll see you back for the next countdown. What was that? No, I know you're excited, I know. All right, Poppy Fountain. Of course, that means I'm heading back into the district. More importantly, I think I'm gonna head into World of Disney because I ran into these fine people. Hello, fine people.
How's it going?
Good. How you feeling about the 10-day countdown?
Oh, dude, I am beyond ready.
Are you beyond ready?
I am beyond ready. I mean, so is Becky. Becky's beyond ready too.
I haven't been in Disneyland in like a year and a half.
Yeah, Becky works at Disneyland.
Okay.
But she hasn't been able to play in the park in a long time, so this is going to be a special moment for her too.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, dude, crying is mandatory. I said earlier, if you're not crying, I'm kind of looking at you like, are you a spy? Are you a, like, who are you?
Oh yeah, it's going to be intense. And oh man, I cannot wait. I'm counting down the minutes.
Yeah, well, starting today, yeah, 10 days and counting, or less than 10 now because we're like more than halfway through the day.
Yeah, so we want to be scientific about it.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe, this is a historic moment.
I mean, huge. This is essentially, I said earlier too, this is like July 7th, 1955.
Oh dude, could you imagine if they play like the opening day speech at the park when we're on Main Street?
That's what I've been hoping.
See that? Literally all of us are gonna be like, nah.
That was gonna be my test when we're outside of the gates. I'm gonna play it on my phone and walk up to people, and if they don't cry, that's how I'm gonna know that maybe you're a cyborg if you don't cry. I don't know what you are.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I cried at Magic Kingdom, so I'm probably gonna shed a tear.
I cried at Buena Vista. I told some folks earlier, you're gonna see a grown man cry. Sob. But we're gonna step into World of Disney because we should, and there's some new things that we're gonna show you that I heard about. Dylan reminded me. Checking out some new pin releases. Look at the Goofy Windows pin there. That must be a whole series of those, and there's the Goofy one. We've got Scar right there. And look at this, for Nurses Day, living the Scrub life. What up, Scrub?
What up?
2021 Nurses Day. And then last but not least, oh, this beautiful thing. Oh my goodness. Yar, there be squalls ahead. And Davy Jones, oh, that is really cool. I like the little dangling features. That is awesome. Cuckoo.
Okay. You guys, that's the last one I will.
This is the last Stitch crash. He crashed into the Lion King. This is Lion King version of Stitch, and this is in a series of 12. I think this is the third one. Yeah. I like the Crash series. That's very cool. Oh, look at that. Even on the back. Oh, Stitch. Apparently there's a pin that came out in Florida of the Crash series with Stitch. We didn't get it on the West Coast, but that's kind of cool. Okay, we love the tie-dye series, but look what has now revealed itself. Look at this backpack. Ready for Disneyland. All the colors. That is so cool. And one of the coolest parts about it is there is a power source hookup right there, and you don't have to, like, you know, put your cord, you know, hanging out of your pocket or whatever. You can put your USB right into there, and on the inside it's got another attachment for your fuel rod or whatever power source you're going to use for your phone. A lot of good pockets. Got a support pad on the back. It's even got that strap for your luggage right there, so that you can put this on the back of the handle of your carry-on luggage, and that strap kind of goes over it. $59.99 for this tie-dye bad boy. I think I got to get this for Katie. She would use this. And the practicality of it all right there, I'm all about that. As if we don't have enough backpacks in our life or sweatshirts. It just has to be. I wonder if she'll use it for opening day. I don't know, I hope. Don't tell her. It's a surprise. Oh, Grogu. They got the Mickey ear grad caps. class of 2021, complete with ears and a tassel, and of course the ears as well. Even the ears have a little tassel. That's awesome. Ah yes, 2021, it's gonna be a good year. I'll tell you what, we're salvaging from last year, of the year that I will not mention anymore. You know the year, let's just talk about 21 only. All right, back over at the front gate. I can hear the theme music playing inside of Disneyland. Let's listen and see if you guys can hear it. I kind of challenged some other folks that I saw today, and I said, I challenge you to walk through on opening day, try to say that entire sign phrasing out loud without breaking down. Just try. I don't think that anybody who truly loves this place could say that out loud without breaking up or tearing up or getting emotional, because it just says it all, that sign. It says it all. Oh, low flyer. I think that's something that's going to change, that we've been seeing a lot of. We've been seeing a lot of flyovers since the park's been closed, and it is restricted airspace normally. So I think you're not going to see much of that. I'm pretty sure anyways, unless things have changed, but I've always known it to be a no-fly zone over Disneyland. So that's all going to change as well. Look how happy the Mickey flag is right now. It's furling around in the wind. You know what else is really cool that's happening right now around the Esplanade, around downtown Disney, is you're seeing a lot of cast members gathering and folks that haven't seen each other in a long time, kind of like what we saw at A Touch of Disney on the cast preview day. People that hadn't seen each other in a year, you know, reuniting that love, that shared community, as it were. Everybody kind of just getting back to what they love so much, and you're feeling it in the air here. You are literally feeling it. I can tell you, it's palpable, and it's nice to see, it's nice to feel, and now it's just a matter of time, and not much time. I'm also thinking a lot about what our plan is going to be that day. We've talked a lot about that. We'll probably do a video on maybe what our entire schematic is going to be of how we're going to approach this, because I feel like we have to plan a little bit. What are you guys thinking if you're going, if you're some of the lucky few that are going on the 30th? Do you have plans? Have you mapped out like a hard plan? Or are you going to just kind of wing it and go for it? I'm kind of a mix of both. I'm kind of going to maybe have a plan, but then be ready to just throw it all away and just go with the flow and go with the feel of whatever works. Because as everybody knows, once you get in there, you know, you're reduced to about an 8-year-old. I know I am. And decision making and planning goes out the window, especially when you get a feel, you get that Disney magic feel. Gotta just go with it. Oh, I can't wait for these locks to come off of these gates. Don't want to see that anymore. The health and safety reminders, we've gotten so used to seeing these now. Remember when they first showed up, it was kind of weird, and they were changing ever so often. Things were being added. Now it's kind of standard to see this anywhere you go. It's just something that we're going to have to deal with for a little while. Even though a lot of us are vaccinated already, we all have to play even. We all have to play fair and get through this together and be supportive of everyone, and no judgment. I personally will do whatever they ask me to do. Just let me in those gates. Happy to pay whatever price you want to give me. I'm happy to follow the rules that are dictated. Just get me into Disneyland. Oh my gosh, it's real. It's happening. I hope you guys are feeling it, because I sure am, and everybody here is. The vibe is good, and even though it's a little bit dead here today, very good vibe in the air. All right, look at this, you guys. You can finally see, because there's no glare, there is the new Snow White attraction poster. It's not a scary adventure anymore, but we're very excited to experience that when the park opens. It's going to be one of the first things we do, and I hope multiple times if we can, because, you know, details. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up from the Disneyland Resort. Your 10-day countdown has begun. It's well within the 10 days now. By the time you're seeing this, it's a lot less. But we're very excited. I know you guys are. We're going to be there for all of it. We're going to just keep counting it down. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.